Gambling isn't a game for kids. It can make you rich overnight or wipe you out just as fast. This guide isn't about hitting the jackpot. It's about playing smart and walking away with money in your pocket. Casinos are money-eating machines. Lights, music, free drinks. Everything's designed to make you lose your head. But with a plan and some discipline, you can take control in this psychological battle, keep your cash, and maybe even walk away with a profit. Here are 10 steps to stay sharp in the casino fog and boost your chances of going home with dollars. 1. Set a budget. How much cash are you bringing? Before you step foot in a casino, ask yourself, how much can I afford to bring? Don't tell me you don't know your finances. Gambling money isn't loose change you pull from your pocket. It's entertainment cash, like what you'd spend on a movie, a fancy dinner, or a vacation. Say you decide on $300 for the casino, be ready to lose every penny of it. Gambling's nature is losing more than winning. Winning's a fluke, losing's the norm. So, bring money you can afford to burn without a second thought. Never touch rent, utility bills, credit card payments, or your kids' tuition. Those are off limits. The first step to setting a budget is being honest about your finances. Open your bank account and tally your monthly expenses. Say, $1,500 for rent, $1,000 for miscellaneous, $300 for insurance. After covering essentials, what's left is your entertainment budget. If you earn $5,000 a month and spend $4,000, you've got $1,000 left. From that, $200 to $300 can be your casino budget. Money that won't keep you up at night if it's gone or hurt your quality of life. But a budget isn't just picking a number. Ask yourself, what does this money mean to me? Will losing it stress me out? If the answer's yes, adjust downward, maybe $100 instead. The casino's deadliest trap is thinking, one more bet and I'll win it back. That mindset leads to dipping into money you shouldn't touch, like loans, credit card advances, or borrowing from friends. Those are minefields. Step in, and it's hard to get out. A practical tip, bring only cash. Leave debit cards, credit cards, or anything that makes getting money easy at home. Casino ATMs and cash advance services are your enemies, with sky-high fees and the temptation to drain your account in a moment of impulse. Split your $300 into chunks, say, 3 $100 envelopes, and bring only one at a time. This forces you to slow down and think. If envelopes feel like a hassle, use a small wallet or stash the rest in a hotel safe, taking only what you need for the session. Budgets aren't set in stone. If money's tight, say, you just paid off a car loan, drop your budget to $150 or $100. If you got a bonus and feel like splurging, maybe $500, that's fine, but only if you can afford to lose it. The budget's point is control, not letting the casino lead you by the nose. Before heading out, write it down, on paper or in your phone's notes. Today, $300, split into 3 $100 sessions. Clear numbers keep you grounded. Another key is mental prep. Gambling isn't investing or work, it's entertainment. Accept that losing is part of the deal, like spending $50 on a movie without expecting a refund. This mindset keeps you relaxed. Losing won't crush you, and winning feels sweeter. A friend of mine brings $200 to the casino, saying, I treat it like buying fun. If I lose, it's like paying for a great show. If I win, it's a bonus. That attitude lets him leave smiling, even empty-handed. Finally, make your budget real. Plenty of people set a $300 limit, then forget it in the casino's heat, losing $300 and grabbing another $200 to keep going. That's as good as no budget. To stick to it, tell a trusted friend your plan. I'm bringing $300, leaving when it's gone. Keep me in check. Or set a phone reminder. Stop at $100. These small steps help you hit the brakes and save your cash. 2. Set stop-loss and stop-win lines. Don't let emotions take over. Once you've got a budget, set stop-loss and stop-win lines. Some folks walk into a casino thinking they'll play to zero, bringing $300 and planning to lose it all. That's a terrible idea. Gambling isn't about who loses fastest. It's about who stays in control. A stop-loss line is your bottom line. Say, with $300, you decide to leave if you're down to $100, so you've got something left. Walking away with a little cash feels way better than blowing $300 in 15 minutes and cursing yourself on the drive home. Set your stop-loss line when your head's clear, not at the machine when the casino's vibe has you buzzing. The lights, the dings, the adrenaline. They'll make you forget your plan. Before you go in, write it down. Leave at $100. Put it on paper, in your phone, or tell a friend. I have a habit of noting before every casino trip. Bring $300, leave at $100 loss or $500 win. This simple act snaps me back to reality when I need it. A stop-win line is just as crucial. People win money and don't want to leave, thinking they'll win even more. Then what? They lose it all, sometimes even their starting cash. Setting a stop-win, like leaving at $500, locks in your victory. It's not about giving up bigger wins, it's about cashing out while you're ahead. Casinos love making you think, just one more spin, but the longer you play, the more likely you lose. For example, I once brought $200, set a stop loss at $50 and a stop win at $400. Luck was on my side. I hit $450 after 2 hours. I walked away with a $250 profit. That felt way better than losing it all back. A stop-win line makes you feel like a winner, not the casino's prey. Stop-loss and stop-win lines also have a psychological perk. They give you control. You're not the machine's puppet. You're playing by your rules. That control cuts down on gambling stress, letting you focus on the fun, not the outcome. But setting these lines isn't enough. You have to stick to them. A trick: write your stop-loss and stop-win amounts on a note and slip it into your wallet. When you reach for cash, it's a reminder. You can tweak stop-loss and stop-win lines based on how things go. If you're on a hot streak, say turning $300 into $600, you might bump your stop-win from $500 to $700. But only adjust if you're winning and clear-headed. If you're losing, never lower your stop-loss from $100 to $50. That's digging a deeper hole. These lines are your promise to yourself. Breaking them usually means losing more. Some folks think stop-loss lines are too strict, like leaving at $100 ruins the fun. But get this, a stop-loss isn't about limiting joy, it's about protecting your wallet. Without it, you're stuck in the one more bet cycle, losing everything. If $100 feels too tight, try $150, but never skip the stop-loss. Gambling without a floor is like handing your money to the casino. 3. Pick the right casino. Know your battlefield. Not every casino's right for you. If there's only one nearby, fine, go for it. But if you've got options, like living in Vegas, Macau, or near multiple casinos, do your homework. Choosing a casino isn't about who's got the flashiest decor. It's about who's got the games you love. How do you find out? Check the casino's website. Many list their slot machines, some even pinpoint their locations, like Wild Cherry at row 5, machine 3. No info online. Call them. Don't be shy, say, I want to talk to the slot manager about whether you have double dollars or Buffalo Gold. They'll answer happily. They want your business. This saves you from showing up and finding no machines you like, letting you plan your budget better. Beyond game selection, think about the casino's vibe and service. Some casinos lean toward low-volatility machines, great for small bettors. Others push high-volatility games for big prize chasers. Check online reviews or ask friends who gamble about which casinos have looser machines, meaning slightly better payout odds. But don't buy into that too much. Payouts are random, and no one can promise wins. Reviews also clue you in on service, like friendly staff or easy cash-out desks, which impacts your experience. If it's your first time at a casino, scope out its layout. Big casinos can be overwhelming with tons of machines. Smaller ones are simpler to navigate. Websites often have floor plans, or grab a map when you arrive. Knowing the layout helps you find your games faster, saving time and energy. I once hit a new casino without checking the map, started playing, and then spent forever finding the cash-out desk. Total time waster. A pro tip: look for casino promotions. Many offer players cards with points, free meals, or hotel discounts. Signing up is free and adds value outside gambling. For example, $100 spent might earn 10 points, redeemable for a free buffet, which is like saving cash. Check the website for newbie perks, like $20 free play for first-time members. These stretch your budget further. 4. Plan your play sessions. Fight smart, take breaks. Don't blow your $300 budget in one go. Split it into play sessions. Say, 3 $100 chunks. Bring only one session's cash at a time, locking the rest in a hotel safe or with a trusted friend. When playing, act like that $100 is all you've got. Forget the rest. This segmented approach keeps you rational, preventing a total wipeout. Set mini goals for each session, like playing $100 until you hit $150 or drop to $50. Adjust based on your style. Risk takers might set a lower stop loss, like $30. Cautious players might go for $70. The key: take a break after each session. Grab food, hit the mall, or nap in your room. Casinos are built to keep you playing. Lights, music, free drinks all fuel that high and make you lose track of time and plans. Breaks are non-negotiable. I've seen too many people skip them, lose their budget, and hit the ATM. A break pulls you out of the casino's spell, letting you reassess. You might realize you don't want to play more or feel sharper about sticking to your plan. Breaks don't mean leaving the casino. You can grab coffee at their restaurant or sit on a bench. Just step away from the machines to break that addictive rhythm. Breaks also let you scope out the casino. I once spotted a new machine during a break, not listed online. I checked its volatility, found it suited me, and won $150 later. Those discoveries only happen when you're clear-headed. If you're glued to a machine, you miss them. How to plan sessions. Use time limits. Play $100 per hour, stopping if you hit your win or loss goal. Then rest for 30 minutes and ask, am I having fun? Is my budget okay? If not, leave, don't force it. A friend brings $400, splits it into 4 $100 hourly sessions. He says it keeps him focused and avoids regret over big losses. 5. Tour the casino floor. Know your terrain. Don't rush to the first shiny machine you see. Walk the floor first, noting games that catch your eye. Casinos put hot machines in prime spots, but gems can hide in corners. Make a mental or written list of games like Wild Cherry or Double Dollars. This helps you budget and play with purpose. Touring also familiarizes you with the layout. Some casinos are mazes, with machines grouped by low, or high stakes or classic versus new models. Notice crowded areas or hot machines. Randomness rules, but busy spots often have newer or fun games. If it's your first visit, find key spots like restrooms, restaurants, or cash-out desks. I once skipped this, played right away, and wasted time hunting for the cash-out counter. Walking the floor builds confidence. You're not diving in blind, but choosing your path. This reduces gambling stress and boosts enjoyment. After your tour, use your list to plan sessions, like Wild Cherry for Session 1, Buffalo Gold for Session 2. It keeps your budget clear and your play focused. 6. Choose your game, the art of volatility. Game choice hinges on volatility. Low volatility machines pay small, steady wins, great for stretching playtime. High volatility ones offer big jackpots but burn cash fast. For example, a low volatility machine might pay $5 to $10 every few minutes, keeping you in the game but rarely hitting big. A high volatility machine might lose you dozens of spins, but could pay $500 or more. Start with low volatility games to build funds. With a $100 budget, pick a 25 cents or 50 cents machine, betting single lines to last longer. If you grow $100 to $150, consider a high volatility machine for a jackpot shot. But don't chase big wins by dumping more cash. That's a gambling sin. People get desperate, thinking they're close to a big hit, and spiral. How to spot volatility. Some machines label it, or check online. Game descriptions might say high or low volatility. Unsure? Ask a staff member. They'll point you right. Match games to your budget and risk tolerance. Don't let jackpots cloud your judgment. A $100 budget suits low volatility, 25-cent single-line bets. $500 can handle $1 to $2 high volatility bets, but stick to session limits and stop-loss lines. Check the pay table too. It shows the game's payout structure. High top prizes with few small wins signal high volatility. Frequent small wins with modest top prizes mean low volatility. This helps you pick smarter. 7. Winning choices. Lock it in or take a risk. If luck strikes and you win, what's next? 2 paths. Lock away your winnings. If you turn $100 into $150, stash the $50 profit in a safe and keep playing with $100. Even if you lose later, you've got profit to take home. Or use winnings for riskier games like a $5 high volatility machine, but only after securing your original stake. I once turned $1,000 into $1,800, locked my $1,000 stake, and played with the $800 profit. I lost $500 on a high volatility machine, but took home $1,300. $300 profit plus my stake. It felt great, and I stayed in control. Casinos push you to keep playing, staff saying good luck or free drinks or traps. Stick to your plan. If you risk winnings, set a cap, like $200 of profit for high volatility play, stopping if you lose it. Never touch your stake again. That's a recipe for disaster. Winning decisions need logic, not impulse. A friend won $600, used $200 on a $5 machine, lost it, but took home $700, $400 profit plus $300 stake. He said, the hardest part is stopping, but that's how you really win. 8. Stay sharp. Watch for addiction. Gambling's addictive, no joke. Casinos are engineered to make you lose control, with lights, sounds, and free drinks pumping your high, erasing time and budget. I've seen people hit ATMs, take cash advances, even borrow from loan sharks. That doesn't just kill your wallet, it can ruin your life. How to stay safe? Bring a reliable friend who knows your plan and can pull you away if you're losing it. Leave cards at home. ATMs and cash advances are your foes. Stick to cash, strictly within your budget. A friend brings $200 cash, leaves cards behind, forcing a hard limit. It's kept him on track for 5 years. If you can't stop, get help. The U.S. has a free gambling helpline 1-800-522-4700, www.ncpgambling.org. 100% confidential. They offer online chats, phone support, even plans to quit gambling. Don't feel ashamed. Addiction's common, but you need to act. Ignoring it only makes things worse, draining your cash. Signs of trouble? If you're hitting casinos often, borrowing to keep playing, or neglecting family and work, that's a red flag. Act fast. Cut casino visits or quit entirely. I know someone who racked up $10,000 in gambling debt, but got help through the helpline, quit, and paid it off. Now he sticks to free online games and has his life back. 9. Hitting a jackpot. Stay cool. If you hit the jackpot, say a $5,000 hand pay, stay calm. First, set aside taxes. U.S. gambling winnings are taxed, usually 30%, sometimes more depending on the state. For $5,000, reserve $1,500 for the IRS to avoid a tax time headache. Don't think, I'll deal with it later. Do it now. Next, don't shove the rest back into the machines. Big wins are rare. Celebrate, lock it up, and take it home. Buy a new phone, treat your family to dinner, or save it. Anything's better than gambling it away. Ignore staff saying, keep playing, your luck's hot. That's a trap. I won $3,000 once, set aside $900 for taxes, locked $2,100 in a safe, and bought a new laptop. It felt way better than losing it back. Big wins can trick you into thinking your lucky streak will continue, but stats say otherwise. Another big win is unlikely. The smart move is to stop and savor the victory. Use some profit like $500 for other fun, like a show or a nice meal, but keep it out of the machines. 10. Understand the game. Randomness meets discipline. Casinos aren't charities. Slots and tables are money-making machines. They're random. No one controls the outcome, not even the casino. Forget myths like weekends pay better or adjusting volume helps you win. That's nonsense. Casinos are tightly regulated. Every spin's random. Your job isn't to beat the machine, but to control yourself. Set budgets, stop-loss lines, and breaks, and stick to them. The longer you play, the more likely you lose. Smart gamblers know winning isn't about luck, it's about discipline. I've used these steps, and they work, helping you play smarter and take money home. Reread this guide before you go to clear your head. Gambling's entertainment, not your whole life. Have fun, don't lose control. I know an old gambler, Jack, who's played slots for 30 years and honed a system. He brings $500, splits it into 5 $100 sessions, 1 hour each, stopping at a $30 loss or $200 win. After each, he hits a coffee shop for 30 minutes, sipping coffee, scrolling his phone. Once, in his second session, he won $600, locked his $500 stake in a safe, played with $100 profit, and took $650 home. His success isn't luck, it's discipline. Jack doesn't chase jackpots or believe in hot or cold machines. He says, casinos want you to think you control the machine, but you only control yourself. His method matches this guide: budget, stop-loss, breaks, discipline. He finds joy in the process, not the outcome. Taking home even $50 feels like a win. Gambling's a cultural pastime. Vegas to tribal casinos in the US, or mahjong and pai gow in Chinese tradition. But the core's the same. The house has the edge long term. Your mindset shapes everything. Treat gambling as a way to make money, and you'll crash. See it as fun with a budget and limits, and you'll enjoy it. Winning's a bonus. Losing won't break you. With this mindset, gambling's not stress, it's controlled fun. Once you've got the basics, try these advanced tips. Read the machine. Machines are random, but watch their patterns. Play a few minutes. If you lose a dozen spins, it's likely high volatility. Consider switching. Use perks. Players' cards give points, free meals, or hotel discounts. Signing up's free and saves cash. Like $100 played earning 10 points for a free meal. Control your pace. Don't mash the spin button. Slow down, spin less per minute, stretch your playtime, and curb impulses. I pause every 10 spins, sip water, then go. Watch players. Others' wins or losses don't affect you, but their reactions hint at hot spots. Crowded areas might have new machines worth trying.